Doorbell rings. It's Che Diaz. Miranda's like, hello. Hey, it's Che Diaz. Miranda's like, oh. Hope I look okay. Che comes up. She's like, I brought tequila. Why? Why'd you bring tequila to someone on opioids, you stupid ass? And Che did this whole thing where when they were at the hospital visiting Carrie didn't want any visitors, so Miranda had to go downstairs and stop Che from coming up, so they had lunch in the cafeteria, and Che's going on this whole rant about her diverticulitis. The only point of that was to make a dyke joke. And then the doctor said diverticulitis, and my dad was like, he thought I was coming out as a dyke. Ah, ha, ha, ha. What? Che's like, yeah, I had to think about what I ate, but not just what I ate. I manage my diet a lot better now, and I'm like falling asleep, putting into my body and soul what's good for me and not holding things in. And Che, I haven't shit my pants in 3 years because I'm eating better and I'm just, living the right life. It's like, you smoke pot every 5 minutes. Don't fucking come here, and I don't know where I mean by here, and act like you figured it all out. You have no boundaries. You're a fucking mess. You're a narcissistic comedian and you smoke pot every 5 minutes. Don't tell me that just because you came out as non-binary and changed your name that you are living your best life. That's a big part of it. Now what's up with the pot every 5 minutes, trying to hit on this married woman, talking about yourself and only yourself constantly, and then bringing tequila to someone on opioids. Yeah, you're not that bright. So Miranda and her alcoholism and Che, they're in the kitchen giggling and drinking, and then they start kissing. And like on paper, that's a hot moment. When a straight woman who's been married forever, who's realizing like that's exciting. And sex in the kitchen, like yes, on paper, this is exactly where this should go. And it should happen exactly when Carrie's in the next room. That's the drama. This is good TV. This is drama. Carrie wakes up and she has to pee and she hears some like moaning and heavy petting and she can see through her mirror, which reflects, what's happening in the kitchen, that Che and Miranda are hooking up. She starts to pee into a Snapple bottle. I've done that once in a U-Haul. And now we're back in the kitchen with Che and Miranda. I don't know why the camera did this. Are they trying to punish me? It's been a hard 2 years for most of us, but they just do a tight close-up on the top of Miranda's pasty white ass. I don't need to see it. It took me right out of what could be kind of a hot moment. Now, I have a pasty white ass. I'm not showing you. I know where to keep the camera. Now, Che full-on fingering Miranda. Okay, great. But now Miranda's groaning and Che puts her hand over her mouth. A very sexy move in a sex scene. And Miranda's like, it sounds literally like farm animals are getting slaughtered. Why does it have to be Miranda? My least favorite thing about Sex and the City has always been when they show Miranda having sex. I don't know how at that point Carrie just didn't take the Snapple bottle filled with pee and fucking throw it in the kitchen. Miranda's done. Che goes, DM me, and leaves. Okay, 10 things wrong with this. DM me. What social media are you and Miranda both on? She's not on any social media. DM me. Is that supposed to sound cool? Because it sounds like, I don't even think that was ever cool. I was going to say 10 years ago, there was no, you slide into someone's DMs when you don't know them, but DM me? Like, give her your fucking number, you freak.